What if the real reason your belly fat won't go away has almost nothing to do with eating less or working out harder? Millions of people are doing everything right and still feeling frustrated every time they look in the mirror. The bloating, the stubborn lower belly, the low energy, the poor sleep, it's exhausting, both physically and mentally. This isn't just about appearance anymore. It affects your well-being, mental health, confidence, and overall quality of life. And here's the uncomfortable truth: most advice you've heard is missing the real cause. You see, belly fat is often a symptom, not the problem itself. Hormonal chaos, chronic stress, poor sleep, inflammation, and modern habits quietly sabotage your body every single day. That's why extreme diets fail, why motivation disappears, and why healthy weight loss feels impossible. This cycle damages immunity, cardiovascular health, and emotional balance over time. And the worst part? People blame themselves when the system they're following was broken from the start. But here's the counterintuitive shift that changes everything. When you fix the internal signals first, the body responds fast, sometimes shockingly fast. By aligning hormones, eating patterns, nutrition, movement, and self-care, fat loss stops being a fight and starts becoming a natural outcome. This is preventive medicine in action, not shortcuts. It's a smarter, calmer, more sustainable path to a healthy lifestyle, stress reduction, better sleep, and long-term balance. By the end of this, you'll understand exactly why your belly has been holding on, and how to finally flip the switch that tells your body it's safe to let go. Not in months. Not someday. Faster than you think, and in a way that protects your health instead of destroying it. He often reminds people that stubborn belly fat isn't really about willpower or eating less, it's about hormones quietly running the show behind the scenes. When stress hormones like cortisol stay elevated, the body shifts into survival mode and stores fat right in the abdominal area, no matter how hard someone trains. This directly affects well-being, mental health, and overall quality of life, because a stressed body simply won't cooperate. Hormonal imbalance also weakens immunity and cardiovascular health, turning belly fat into a warning sign, not just a cosmetic issue. That's why fixing hormones first is a core principle of preventive medicine and a truly healthy lifestyle. From a mentor's point of view, the body always chooses safety over appearance, and that's where most people get stuck without realizing it. Poor sleep, emotional overload, and constant mental pressure disrupt insulin, leptin, and melatonin, slowing metabolism and blocking healthy weight loss. Studies show that chronically high cortisol can increase abdominal fat storage by more than 30%, even in people who exercise regularly. This is why self-care, stress reduction, and emotional health aren't optional, they are essential for long-term balance. When hormones stabilize, nutrition and physical exercise finally start working with the body instead of against it. On a practical level, he encourages small but powerful changes that anyone can apply, regardless of routine or budget. Consistent sleep, going to bed and waking up at the same time, can rebalance hunger hormones in just 10 to 14 days and dramatically improve sleep quality. Replacing late-night scrolling with mindfulness practices, breathing exercises, or natural therapies like magnesium or chamomile tea helps calm the nervous system. These habits support balanced eating, reduce stress, and reinforce an active lifestyle without burnout. Over time, the body feels safe enough to let go of stored fat. What most people don't realize is that once hormones begin to normalize, the belly often responds faster than expected. Energy levels rise, cravings fade, and motivation for physical exercise becomes natural instead of forced. This hormonal reset strengthens immunity, supports cardiovascular health, and improves quality of life in ways the scale can't fully explain. And here's the key: once the body is hormonally aligned, fat loss accelerates almost automatically. In the next step, you'll see how one specific eating pattern can dramatically speed up belly fat burning. He explains that most people don't fail at fat loss because they eat too much, but because they eat too often without letting their hormones reset. Constant snacking keeps insulin elevated all day, and when insulin stays high, belly fat simply won't budge. This is why shifting the eating pattern, not just the food quality, can dramatically improve well-being, metabolic balance, and long-term health. Giving the body clear breaks between meals supports preventive medicine and creates the internal conditions for a healthier lifestyle. It's not restriction, it's strategic timing that restores balance. From years of observation and data, he points out that allowing 12 to 14 hours between dinner and breakfast can significantly lower insulin levels and trigger fat-burning mechanisms. Studies show this simple shift can improve insulin sensitivity by up to 25% in just a few weeks, directly impacting healthy weight loss. This pattern also supports mental health, stress reduction, and better sleep quality, since digestion no longer disrupts nighttime recovery. When the body isn't constantly processing food, immunity and cardiovascular health get a chance to strengthen. Less chaos internally means more results externally. In real life, he encourages people to start gently, not extreme. For example, finishing dinner by 7 p.m. and having breakfast around 9 a.m. already creates a powerful metabolic window. During that fasting period, hydration, herbal teas, and mindfulness practices help manage hunger and emotional eating. Pairing this approach with balanced nutrition, protein, fiber, healthy fats, keeps energy steady and supports emotional health. This eating rhythm fits both busy professionals and people on tighter budgets, proving an active lifestyle doesn't require perfection, just consistency. What surprises most people is how fast bloating drops once this pattern becomes routine. The belly looks flatter, cravings calm down, and decision-making around food becomes easier. Stress hormones decrease, digestion improves, and sleep deepens, creating a ripple effect on overall quality of life. This isn't about dieting harder, it's about eating smarter and letting the body do what it's designed to do. And once eating patterns are aligned, there's another lever that makes the belly shrink even faster. In the next step, you'll discover which specific foods instantly reduce bloating and inflammation. He teaches that a flat belly isn't built only by burning fat, but by calming inflammation and improving digestion. Certain foods create instant relief by reducing water retention and gut irritation, which directly improves well-being and quality of life. Whole, anti-inflammatory foods support preventive medicine, strengthen immunity, and protect cardiovascular health. When digestion improves, mental health and emotional balance improve too, because the gut and brain are deeply connected. A calmer gut often means a calmer mind and better stress reduction. From a practical standpoint, he highlights foods that work fast and don't require fancy budgets. Leafy greens like spinach and arugula help flush excess sodium, while foods rich in potassium, avocado, bananas, and sweet potatoes reduce bloating within hours. Fermented foods like kefir, plain yogurt, and sauerkraut support gut bacteria and improve digestion naturally. Olive oil, turmeric, and ginger act as natural therapies that lower inflammation and support heart health. These choices reinforce balanced eating and a sustainable healthy lifestyle. He often gives this real-life example. Someone switches from ultra-processed snacks to meals built around lean protein, vegetables, and healthy fats for just 3 days. By day 2, the belly already looks flatter, energy is higher, and cravings drop. This happens because inflammation decreases and blood sugar stabilizes, supporting healthy weight loss without extreme dieting. Simple swaps like water instead of soda and whole foods instead of packaged meals amplify these results. Nutrition doesn't need to be complicated to be powerful. What most people don't expect is how these foods also improve sleep quality and daily focus. Less inflammation means less nighttime discomfort, deeper rest, and more motivation for physical exercise. Over time, these foods strengthen immunity, support emotional health, and enhance overall balance. The body starts responding faster, not just visually but internally. And once inflammation is under control, there's one final daily habit that makes abdominal fat even more vulnerable. In the next step, you'll see how a simple 10-minute routine can directly target belly fat. He emphasizes that burning belly fat doesn't require long workouts or expensive gym memberships, it requires consistency and smart activation. Short daily routines improve well-being, boost immunity, and protect cardiovascular health when done correctly. A focused 10-minute routine can lower stress hormones, improve insulin sensitivity, and reinforce a healthy lifestyle. This approach fits busy schedules and supports preventive medicine by reducing inflammation and improving circulation. Small daily actions, done right, compound into visible results. From a practical angle, he recommends combining 3 elements, like cardio, core engagement, and nervous system regulation. For example, 2 minutes of brisk walking or marching in place, followed by plank variations and slow mountain climbers, activates abdominal muscles and improves metabolism. Finishing with deep breathing or mindfulness calms the nervous system and supports emotional health. This combination enhances sleep quality, reduces stress, and makes physical exercise sustainable. It's efficient, realistic, and adaptable to any fitness level. He often reminds people that movement is also medicine. Research shows that short, daily exercise sessions can improve insulin sensitivity by up to 20% and significantly reduce visceral fat over time. This routine supports healthy weight loss without exhausting the body, making it ideal for beginners or those returning after a long break. It strengthens balance, posture, and confidence, which directly impacts quality of life. An active lifestyle doesn't need to be intense, it needs to be consistent. What surprises most people is how quickly motivation improves once this routine becomes a habit. Energy rises, mental clarity sharpens, and the body starts craving movement instead of resisting it. This daily ritual reinforces self-care and creates a powerful feedback loop of progress. Over time, the belly becomes more responsive and less resistant to change. And yet, even with the right routine, many people unknowingly sabotage their results. In the next step, you'll uncover the common habits that secretly slow down metabolism. He often warns that belly fat isn't always caused by what people are doing wrong, but by habits they don't even realize are holding them back. Skipping meals, chronic dieting, and constant stress quietly slow metabolism and damage hormonal balance. These patterns reduce well-being, hurt mental health, and push the body into conservation mode. Instead of burning fat, the body clings to it as a survival strategy. This is why awareness is a key pillar of preventive medicine and a truly healthy lifestyle. One of the biggest hidden traps is undereating combined with overtraining. When the body senses scarcity, metabolism adapts by burning fewer calories and storing more fat, especially around the belly. Studies show prolonged calorie restriction can reduce metabolic rate by up to 15%, making healthy weight loss harder over time. Add poor sleep and high stress, and immunity and cardiovascular health start to decline. Balance, not punishment, is what restores metabolic efficiency. He also highlights modern lifestyle habits like excessive screen time, sitting too long, and constant mental stimulation. These behaviors disrupt sleep quality, increase cortisol, and weaken emotional health without people noticing. Simple fixes like standing breaks, short walks, sunlight exposure, and mindfulness practices can reverse this damage. These actions cost nothing but dramatically improve stress reduction and overall quality of life. Small daily adjustments often outperform extreme solutions. What makes the biggest difference is replacing unconscious habits with intentional self-care. Eating balanced meals, moving daily, managing stress, and protecting sleep rebuild metabolic strength over time. When these habits align, the body becomes efficient, resilient, and responsive again. Belly fat stops being stubborn because the environment that created it no longer exists. And now that all the pieces are on the table, it's time to connect them into a clear, powerful path forward. Remember how frustrating it felt to do everything right and still see belly fat refusing to disappear? Now you understand it was never about lack of discipline, it was about missing the right signals your body needed. By aligning hormones, eating patterns, nutrition, movement, and self-care, you've already started shifting from survival mode into true fat-burning mode. This approach protects your mental health, strengthens immunity, supports cardiovascular health, and elevates your overall quality of life. You're no longer fighting your body, you're working with it. The real power comes from applying this knowledge consistently, not perfectly. Small daily choices, better sleep, balanced eating, stress reduction, mindful movement, stack up faster than extreme diets ever could. Each step reinforces preventive medicine and builds a healthy lifestyle that lasts. Ask yourself, what would change in your life if your energy improved, your confidence returned, and your belly stopped being the center of frustration? That future isn't hypothetical anymore, it's already within reach. Now it's your move. Which habit will you start changing today? What's the one action you know your body has been asking for? Drop a comment, reflect on it, and commit to taking control of your health instead of reacting to symptoms. And if you want to keep learning strategies that can transform your health for good, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss insights that can reshape your well-being, balance, and long-term vitality.